Today we're going to look at the Hawthorn Effect. I don't think that's if you're in Australia, the AFL game with the Hawthorn team. This is an interesting concept, and Alex shared this with me, and it's called the observer effect, and I've adapted it, and Alex adapted it as well. It's when an individual will modify or improve the aspect of their behavior if they're being observed. And why it's called the Hawthorn Effect, it was discovered in around about the 1920s, 1930s. Henry Landsberger, he was conducting experiment with the Western Electric Hawthorn Electric Company, and that's where it got its particular name there, all right? And they commissioned him to determine if the work environment, the lighting for the actual staff there, if they changed the actual lighting, would productivity improved? And surprisingly, he was quite smart, Henry, there, where he actually increased the lighting and measured the effect, then decreased the lighting and measured the effect, and then went into an area where all he did was just measuring the people being there. And that's when they found out that the lighting had no aspect on it at all. The result was that when people were being observed, that's when they changed their results there, all right? The concept I want to take from this here, and I want you to grasp here, is if we want to change something, if we start to measure it, it will change. And a couple of aspects of that there, if you measure performance, they use it a massively amount in sport, depending on the free throw line in basketball. They measure what your percentage is there, the amount of hook shots in cricket. They measure all these particular things, and they can actually improve the aspect of an individual by just the concept of measuring. And I want to bring that into you as well. Let's just take the concept of dieting. If you measure that, set up a scale, and you say every Monday morning I'm going to measure myself, and you put a spreadsheet up, the actual effect of that measuring, it will change. You will get results from that there. So long-winded story there. What I want to do is give you a 30-day challenge, I'll get it out, of doing a video each day. And why am I doing that? Well, I just want you to give yourself your video. If some people are perfectionists and they want to make the best video, and I'm saying to them, no, don't do that. I'd rather you do 30 videos in a row. Well, I'd rather you do a video every day for a whole year. By the time you get to the end there, you will have learned so much. And the actual measuring of doing a video each day and giving yourself, a cross mark or a tick mark, a green tick mark every day when you've done a video, post it online. If you don't want to share it with anyone, you don't have to. In YouTube, I'll show you on another day of how you can click unlisted, and you can have your video private. But if you want to share it, share it with me, and say this is what I've done each day, and you get some feedback on actually helping you there. All right. So the Hawthorn Effect, I want you to measure yourself doing each day. It'll teach you a lot about yourself as well. And to me, it's just get into the commitment saying, I'm going to do a video each day, and tomorrow I might share with you a couple of different techniques of how you can use selfie cameras, just videoing yourself on the beach and walking in the forest, chatting like this to your webcam. Just get into the habit of doing it, and once you start doing that, you will get better. All right. So that's my tip for the day, and what I want you to share with you today. Tomorrow we're going to cover, like I said, we're going to go over a few different types of videos which we shared earlier in the piece, of using the selfie stick, using a webcam, and different ways there. All right. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow.